Hey y'all, it's American Mom. I've got the opening thing happening here, so I'm gonna do my intro right now, like I did last time. Episode 2 was like a filler character development episode, and we need those. I'm not saying we don't. Like with The Walking Dead, they complain about the episodes that are more subdued, and it's like there's not constant zombie killing or you know a lot of action, but we have to know like backstories. And I enjoyed knowing the Jon story, the Jon Snow backstory from Kat. That was interesting. She cared for him enough, but then she couldn't go through with him taking on their name. Like we might get more into that. Theon being tortured, I cannot get enough of that. Like, why is his sister sending in reinforcements? Like, that needs to continue. Arya ran into the Hound. Okay, so she's still with these men, but he had said he'd let her go, but then they're like, oh, you're Ned Stark's daughter, so we'll see what happens there. And then Bran ran into the Maze Runner kid that has these visions and talked about the three-eyed raven, and then it was kind of left like, Brandon Stark, we've been looking for you. Like, who's been looking for me? Like him and just his sister, or like a group of people? Are we going to meet? Who does he mean? What does he mean, we? Like, that's interesting. So that was last episode. I want to see some dragons this episode, please. Okay, we're starting. Oh, that was the older gentleman that Kat knew. They're giving him a proper burial. Oh, oh, he's had enough. Okay. Oh, he's checking out the wind. Maybe he should have done it in the first place. He's not even looking.
I wanted to draw the mountain into the west, into our country where we could surround him and kill him. I wanted him to chase us, which he would have done because he is a mad dog without a strategic thought in his head. I could have that head on a spike by now.
Oops.
Instead, I have a mill.
You messed up.
How many men did you lose?
Oh, gosh.
208. But for every man we lost, the Lannisters
We
lost.
need our men more than Tywin needs his!
Oh, the Three Stooges. Looks like I like Varys a little bit. Hey, Tyrion. Sound is annoying. Oh, he's gonna sit at the other head of the table.
Quite good at spending money, but a lifetime of outrageous wealth hasn't taught me much about managing it.
I have no doubt you will prove equal to this challenge.
Here, here.
She's in on that choice. Look at her.
High in the
Oh,
air,
yeah.
he sniffed and roared and smelled.
Let them have what they want. What does it matter?
What does it matter?
Just close your eyes, pretend they're Renly.
If you were a woman, you wouldn't resist. You'd let them do what they wanted.
If I was a woman, I'd make them kill me. I'm not, thank the gods.
He's trying to be nice. Like, just go along with it so you don't
Had
die.
a proper forge, I could make it good as new.
Still don't like him.
Pretty.
What the hell? Oh, it's a wolf.
What is it?
It's Wolf.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, it is.
Hey, Hot Pie! It's really good!
I told him, people had been calling me Blackfish for so long, they don't remember my real name.
And I would sit at this window every day when the sun came up, waiting. I wonder, how many times did Bran or Rickon stare across the moors of Winterfell waiting for me to return? I will never see them again.
Yes, you will.
You mustn't think it. We don't know the truth. They could be in hiding.
You don't know, but they are. They're fine.
Robb believes they're alive.
Yeah.
And he must go on believing.
Are we gonna see some blue-eyed things? It's gonna be arranged like it was at the beginning. Well, that's a little different. But it's a,
How many men were here?
About 300.
And you know what those men are now?
Whites.
All the same to meat for their army.
The hell? Somebody's giving birth.
Go tell her she can bite down on a rag or she can bite down on my fist.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, but it hurts.
What is it? What is it?
Girl. Oh.
There is another way, a better way.
You told me your magic requires a king's blood.
Yes.
I'm the one true king.
You are. But there are others with your blood in their veins. You will sit on the Iron Throne. But first there must be sacrifices. The Lord of Light demands it.
Not because they've been bought at a slaver's auction. I fought beside the last dragon on that day, Your Grace. I bled beside him.
Rhaegar fought valiantly. Rhaegar fought nobly. And Rhaegar died.
Did you know him well, Sir Barristan?
I did, Your Grace. Finest man I ever met.
I wish I had known him. But he was not the last dragon.
She's like, are one of y'all a demon child?
I have dragons. I'll give you one.
No, you won't.
No.
Those are her
Win the
babies.
throne with dragons, not slaves, Your Grace. Khaleesi,
Yeah.
please.
She has a plan.
I owe you a significant debt. Our red-headed friend. You secured her release when the Queen detained her.
Oh, that. Of course, a simple misunderstanding.
Apparently, Her Grace believed that you two had some sort of special relationship.
We don't. Podrick, do keep up.
Yes, Lord.
Podrick?
Yes, Lord.
After a long consultation with my colleague, Sir Bronn, I finally found a suitable reward for the services you've provided, over and above what might be considered reasonable. Tell me, Pod.
Which lady do you want?
Have you ever been with a woman?
No, my lord.
What did you tell them?
I didn't tell them anything.
What did you do to them?
Lots of things.
And they seem to like these things?
Yes, my lord.
Of course they seem to like it. They're paid to seem to like it.
Only they weren't paid.
What are
I want
you saying?
ketchup.
These ladies enjoyed him so much they gave him the time for free.
Is that what you're telling us? Sit down, Podrick.
What's going on? Did he do it for free or is
We're going to need details.
Tyrion is
Copious
pissed?
details.
Copious details. I don't know if I want to hear copious details, but okay. This might be the best part of the whole episode. I'm ready.
You know how we deal with runaways here, do you?
Ow.
Take off his pants.
Oh. Y'all saved again. Who's coming? I know. Is that the one that rescued him from before? Gave him the horse?
God, he's making it worse.
Take her over there where it's dark. Like a little privacy.
Lord Selwyn would pay his daughter's weight in sapphires if she's returned to him. But only if she's alive. Her honor
And stop doing it.
besmirched.
I still don't like him. You can't make me like him.
Lord? Oh, yes, this will do nice.
I must stop. You think you're the smartest man there is? Have you got something to say?
Wow. Did you get the knife out of my eye?
Careful. You don't want to say the wrong thing.
Is he gonna lose an eye?
You're nothing without your daddy. Your daddy ain't here. Never forget that.
Wow. I thought he went in there.
Yeah, this should help you remember.
Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. They saved like the most sort of the tensest moments to the very end. Like the very end. Oh my gosh. Took his whole hand off. Thought he was going to take out his eye. Tywin's not going to be happy about that. He's his Kingslayer. Yeah, probably have to have two hands. Ooh, I did not see that coming. I got to see a little bit of a different side of Jaime this episode. But I still think, right now, for me, I don't know what's coming up, but right now I just see that he works it still to his advantage. And he did save Bree from being raped. I think they were starting. And she was screaming pretty loud and pretty pissed. But he stopped it. And was talking about her family and Sapphire Isles. And I'm assuming that's a real place. Because the guy said he was familiar with it. And we haven't seen that yet. But why isn't she there? If her own father has this wealth and a kingdom, like, why isn't she there fighting for... Why isn't she fighting there? That's what I'm trying to say. I know her mother's gone, but I don't know if we know a lot about her dad. But, yeah. So that happened. If they would have killed him, I'd have been like, oh, you know. He had like one nice quality and the end Bree wouldn't hurt, but I wouldn't have been that upset about it, to be honest. I was just kind of gruesome to see him pull back the nub. Pretty gross. Yeah, he was getting kind of cocky when he throws his dad's name around a lot. And he thought he was charmed. You know, he's very charismatic and can make you follow and listen to him and believe everything he says. And he's been very good at that, but they weren't buying it. I thought they were. Will this table do nicely? Yes. Then when they spread him over it, I was like, oh, he's going to lose his head. Okay. So we ended with things there. Dany is not going to give one of her dragons away. This nut job person in charge of where they're at. What was that called? The Walk of Shame? That whole, like, where you walk, were they criminals? Did they just look at him the wrong way? Like, what were their crimes? But I guess they're just beaten and then they're left up there and then they die. And Dany tried to give him water and he was just like, no, like, don't prolong this, please. Just let me die. Yeah, Dany, I don't know if this is the right army for you. You did get a new handmaiden, though, and I don't know if I caught her name. She has no family, and so she can stay with Dany. So Dany's got a new guard. That was from the last episode. He's still with her. She has Jorah, and now this one. She's not giving up a dragon. Those are her babies. You can't just have 3 kids and be like, which one you want? Because I got to get, I think that's what she's saying. And then something's going to happen. Things will get done. And then all of a sudden she's going to be like, Dracarys. Poof. He's going to go up in flames. And they're going to be like, gone. Right? So I hope happens. Because she needs all 3 babies. She said it too quickly too. She's a smart one. She's badass. She's smart. She's got to get to where she's going, but she's not going to just do that. She's not going to do that. Stannis wants another baby. So the first shadow demon baby that we saw that scared the shit out of me, right? When it killed Renly and then it evaporated and disappeared, is it dead? Because we haven't seen it since. It's like once they kill, it's kind of like a bee with a stinger. When he stings you, he dies. That was a horrible analogy. But I mean, do they die after they kill you? And she was just like, I'm not having another one right now. Like, that was a bitch. It hurt. Yeah. But she had something else in mind. So, I don't know. I don't know what else she can do. No telling. Arya wanted to speak to the Hound, I think. But she didn't get a chance. They covered his head and shoved him in the wagon after knocking his, hitting his head on the thing and being like, oops, sorry. He's been through enough. Let's not do that. And then they left. She left with this Bannerman person. Brothers of no banner, whatever. She left on horseback, and they said bye to Hot Pie. Hot Pie. Not Fat Boy. Sorry. I make up my own words. She said bye to Hot Pie. I think he's safest there. He's done being on the road. And he's always terrified. Gendry and Arya can take a sword, and they know what to do, but he has to stick with one or the other, or he's just like, I can't do this. And I can bake really good, and the innkeeper person, they said I can stay if I just cook, and that earns my stay. So another not so woo episode, but that's okay. It was still we're still building on the story. We're still building on the story. I'm going to watch episode 4 shortly. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoy every episode. So as always, thank y'all for joining me and rewatching this great series with me. And leave your comments below. Subscribe if you haven't already. That way when I get a video out, you get notified. But until the next video and until the next time, bye.